The Ghostbusters certainly dealt with many different spooks on the show, yet none had met with a more tragic end than Drool the dog-faced goblin. The guys drive out to Madame Lafarge's wondrous and amazing traveling sideshow in the Poconos to deal with Drool, a four-footed, four-armed green goblin with the face of a dog. Yes, I know he's more of a purple color, but the Ghostbusters refer to him as a green goblin. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's related to this guy. Madame Lafarge, the owner of the sideshow, forbids them from taking Drool. She explains to them that he had been tagging along with them ever since they first met, and she recently decided to make him part of the show. She assures them that Drool is completely harmless, and even has him demonstrate his changing ability, to the disgust of the Ghostbusters. I gotta admit, some of the stuff he changes into is kind of disgusting. What the heck is that supposed to be? They agree not to bust him and began to drive home. Winston believes that maybe Drool is harmless, but Egon and Peter disagree. Their attitude seems a bit prejudiced, but it certainly isn't unfounded. Anyone who has studied legends about goblins know they're anything but harmless. Just watch the movie The Labyrinth, or The Hobbit. Those certainly aren't harmless goblins. Ecto 1 breaks down, causing them to spend the night in the Poconos. Their suspicions about Drool's true nature seem to be confirmed, as they have some pretty strange encounters, all of which were caused by a shape-shifting creature. They remember that Drool has the ability to change shapes, so they go back to the sideshow to bust him. Ray and Winston both remark that Drool does seem harmless, and scared. But Peter and Egon believe he is just putting on an act. That is, until the real threat shows up. You see, before coming to the Poconos, the Ghostbusters had dealt with a shape-shifting phantom that got away. It followed them to the sideshow and held some people hostage. Drool saves the day by biting into the phantom. Although they didn't want to, Drool insists that the Ghostbusters bust the phantom as he holds on to him. They ended up trapping both Drool and the phantom. One of the few times they regretted trapping a ghost, or in this case a goblin. There is no way they can free Drool. When you trap two ghosts at the same time, Ray explains, their molecules mix, and you can't separate them. The image of Madame Lafarge standing alone, talking about what a great friend Drool was, is the most heartbreaking scene in the series. Ray says that maybe he'll be happy in the containment unit, since he'll be among his own kind. A bittersweet ending, but it's nice to think that this dog-faced goblin found happiness.